Now we're on price problem number 2 from lecture 4, where they say expected rate of return on bonds goes up relative to other assets. And then we want to predict what happens to the equilibrium price. So to tackle this one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at the bond market here where we have quantity and price. And always start by plotting a demand curve and a supply curve. Don't have to be real precise here, just a demand curve downward sloping, supply curve upward sloping. The idea is that as soon as I do that, I can always find the starting price. So we'll call that the equilibrium price is currently P1. The next part to this is always to identify how this change in this factor is going to affect either supply or demand. So in this case, the expected rate of return on bonds rises relative to other assets. So these bond assets have become more attractive because they're earning a higher rate of return for investors. When that changes, that affects demand. So investors are the source of the demand. So what we would say is that demand should increase. So to plot that, what I do is just say, if demand increases, what I do to represent that on the graph is shift the demand curve to the right. Once I put that new demand curve in, I don't have to, again, be real precise, just somewhere to the right, I just find the new equilibrium price. So in this case, the new equilibrium price is just where the new demand curve intersects that original supply curve. The idea is that this old demand curve sort of fades away, and now I have a new demand curve D2. So my new price is up here, P2, and then on the vertical axis here, you can just see that price went up. So my answer here would that the price would just increase.